It will be a repeat of the 2017 and 2019 Mining Cup final when 30-time winners Jamaica College take on 1987 champions St. Andrew Technical next Friday at the National Stadium following contrasting semi-final wins on Tuesday. Jerome Foster reports.
Defending champions Kingston College have been dominant all season, but it counted for nothing ahead of their clash against a determined St. Andrew Technical team. Shaquan Satchwell reminded them of that with a stunning strike in the 9th minute. And if that was not good enough, Rashawn Frankinson had an even more special effort 16 minutes later to knock the early stuffing out of the Purples. KC were in need of an inspiration, and their cries were answered when DeJean Whisper Richards laid an easy chance on a platter for Nashorda Gibbs to see them trail 2-1 at halftime. But all of KC's hopes of a miracle comeback were dashed by Dwayne Atkinson in the 65th minute as STATHS put one foot in the final at 3-1. Richards had one last moment of magic in stoppage time, but it was all in vain as STATHS and their coach Philip Williams waltzed into a third Mining Cup final in 5 years.
KC is a high-scoring team, and we know that in order to beat them today, we have to outscore them and trying to be strong defensively. Whisper is a very difficult player to keep out, as you saw this evening. So we know that on the offensive end, we have to be very clinical, and I mean, tonight we were.
Competing in a Mining Cup semi-final has become almost second nature for many-time champions Jamaica College, who were up against a fierce Mona unit, who were appearing in their last 4 match. However, the Eastern St. Andrews school showed no nerves and after 6 minutes silenced the Dark Blues when Don Hugh Mitchell tucked away a penalty following a clumsy challenge from goalkeeper Razika Rose. A tactical change from coach Davian Ferguson with Tariq Zimini switching flanks brought control for Jamaica College as they found their groove. The change reaped dividends shortly after when the national player leveled the contest on the half-an-hour mark. From there, it was one-way traffic as the Blues ran rings around the Mona defense. Substitute Javier Lynch, who was a nuisance for Mona, was brought down by the first-half hero Mitchell. And the inevitable script for the headlines were about to be written. Jamaica College into yet another final, as Kevon Wilson, the son of former national player Kevin Pele Wilson, netted his 10th goal of the season. Mona ended with 10 as they sunk to their 3rd straight defeat and ultimate elimination from the schoolboy football season.
Credit must be given to Mona. It's a hard team to control in 90 minutes. They're very direct. They create chaos and they live off of chaos. But I think overall, for our semi-finals, the most important thing is to qualify for the final. And I think that's what we did. And I think credit must be given to us in terms of how we manage it at the end.
Jerome Foster, TVJ Sports.